Hey there, going to solve 2,808 divided by 8 for you using the partial quotient strategy. So we can put our dividend on the inside, 2,808, our divisor on the outside, 8. So basically we're looking for big chunks of 8 that we could take out. So one thing I recommend for students is to use friendly numbers. I like to call it the cheat sheet, makes them feel like they're cheating. So those friendly numbers would be 1, 2, 5, and 10, because it's easy to think of one group of 8, two groups of 8, 5 groups of 8, and 10 groups of 8. Like one group of 8 is 8, two groups of 8 is 16, 5 groups is 40, and 8 groups or 10 groups is 80. So 80 is not even close to 2,808. So our cheat sheet numbers, our friendly numbers, way too small. So if I can change this to 10, and if I'm going to change this to 10, that means that this 8 needs to become an 80. So if this 2 becomes a 20, multiplying it by 10, all the place values are shifting up 1. So the 16 needs to shift up 1 into 160. 50 becomes 400. 10 becomes 100, and that becomes 800. So again, I could subtract out 800, but it's not necessarily close. So now I could change this to 100, 200, 500, and 1,000. So since this was 110, now it's 100. So this becomes 800, 1600s, 4000s, or 8000s, or 4,000, 8,000, etc. So what can I subtract out? Now I can't subtract out 8,000, can't subtract out 4,000, it's all too large, but I could subtract out 1,600, and that's with 200 groups of 8. So like there's my 200 groups of 8, 1,600. Subtract, because that's what division is, repeated subtraction. And I'm left with 1,208. So I can't take out 8,000, 4,000, 1,600, but I could take out 800. That's with 100 groups of 8. And again, I'm going to subtract. 12 minus 8 is 4. So one thing that we could recognize potentially is if we knew that 8 times 3 is 24, so 8 times 300 would be 2,400, we could have combined these steps together. But if we need to take them out in two separate parts, that's okay. All right, so now we're trying to take away, we're left with 408. Can't take out 8,000. All these are too large. So when our cheat sheet was too small, we added zeros. Now we could just take away some zeros. So I'm going to be getting rid of one set of zeros, going back to 10, 20, 50, 100, which means I need to go back to 80, 160, 400, and 800. Right away, I could see I could take out 400. How many groups of 8 gives me 400? That would be 50 groups of 8. Subtract, I'm left with just 8. I could take out just one group of 8 to 8, but if students need to use the cheat sheet, they could do that. 800 is too great. So let me subtract. I think I said 880 was too great. So again, getting rid of those zeros. So now I'm back to 1, 2, 5, 10, 8, 16, 40, 80. Could take out that 8. That's with one group of 8. I'm left with 0, so no remainder. So my answer is just over here on the side. I need to add it up. 200 plus 100 is 300, then 51. So 351 would be that quotient. All right, hope this video helps.